Hi, this is gonna be quick video and possible introduction to upcoming videos about this case. I hope so, to someone actually interested about it. So we have a bunch of new things presented at Computex 2023, including new PC cases. Among these new cases you can see Thermaltake CTE series with inverted layout to 90 degree. Such layout isn't anything new, these are just new cases with it. But no one actually told you that your GPU might not be compatible with it. So you can buy the case, wait till it arrives, transfer all internals to new case and be surprised about GPU temps. 3 years ago I was waiting to release Silverstone Alta F1. I read tons of articles including Steve's review of Raven series. I knew all positives of this layout: zero dust accumulation, gravity ventilation with hot air goes up naturally with accelerated fan support, and no sagging of GPU. Well, I was 100% sure I decided to buy such case, and wanted to be my last case for next 10 years or more. So I bought Cosmos C700P. Silverstone Alta F1 wasn't yet released, just to test different layout, and I discovered that there are many GPUs that cannot work well in that orientation, for unknown till today reason.
One thing to be aware of, and I should probably do a thorough video on this topic on its own, but some vapor chambers do have orientations that they favor. So I can't tell you which card will do what performance based on orientation off the top of my head, but we have a video with Malcolm Gutenberg from NVIDIA, actually, who's a thermal engineer there, and he talks about the orientation of vapor chambers and which ones are favorable and which ones are poor performing, and that's just a vapor chamber thing because it's because of gravity, basically. So anyway.
Not sure if it's vapor chamber build or heat pipes length and curves, but GPU was constantly overheating in this orientation. I started research just to find out there are more people with this problem. That time I had MSI GTX 1080 Ti and it was just working properly, but its VRAM died after 2.5 years, so I had to get new GPU. Bought used Power Color 6800 XT Red Devil, so it started to overheat. Many Reddits further. I just put my case on its side, problem was gone, so I sold that card and got used XFX Merz 390 6800 XT, and there was same problem. So Alta F1 was finally released, bought it on release from Germany. So I sold Radeon and bought new RTX 3080. It was working fine, but soon after I noticed VRAM temperatures overheating, and now I'm not sure if this is coincidence, but thermopad on one of the VRAM was compressed way too much. Heat spreaded into VRAM. Asus RMA is different story. They tried to fix thermopad by BIOS update. So I sold this card and this case with big pain in my heart and got till now Lianli 011 Air Mini. Now I tried to do more research on hardforum.com to get more information about what GPU can't work well in that orientation. Some say reference AMD works, some say not. But in the end there are NVIDIA and AMD GPU that need solid testing, and if I could have access to variety of GPUs, I would test it, but I haven't. So big ask to GamersNexus, Hardware Unboxed and many other hardware portals, please make some test of what you can do, of what you got. You don't even need such case. Just mount it in that orientation, put some load on the GPU. If it's gonna start getting maximal temperatures on hotspot, it's not qualified for such orientation. Problem is, there is no such database that we could surely know this GPU can or cannot work in such orientation. Manufacturers, well, they are not listing this. Case manufacturers, forget about it. So right now user need to test it for himself. I am slightly mad as I rated to PC hardware portals twice and everyone ignored my messages, and I warned that there will be more cases like this and it's gonna standardize slowly. Soon we're gonna have new standards. We can see new trend of hiding headers behind motherboards. And it's good, very good decision. But all manufacturers are doing this on their own way. So soon we're gonna need case made specially for Asus, Gigabyte or MSI, which is absurd. Multiply this with GPU orientation issues and user will be beta tester for rest of his life. We need to do something about it, and it's final time for do this. So standard for headers on discrete motherboards for wide compatibility with cases, and GPU orientation testing for same reason. I wish every big channel could speak about it loud. This is really important topic, so I am waiting for some response from hardware portals and see you in the next video.